MMAfighting.com, and I am joined by the main event, James Gallagher, who takes on Stephen Graham at Bellator 217 at the Tree Arena on Saturday night. How are you, sir?
I'm great, PC. How are you, brother?
I'm good, but you look an awful lot better than I do. What's going on here? Are we branded up from down to the socks?
No, I'm a fuck that. So it isn't saving, stacking. I'm stacking, PC. I'm stacking. So it is.
I just spoke to Stephen Graham, and he said to me that he thinks he is the best grappler that you have ever faced. What would you say to that?
I doubt that very much. I doubt that very much, but that's good he believes that. I'm happy he believes that. On Saturday night, he'll believe different.
You've been working so much on your striking. It's come on leaps and bounds, as we know. Even in the docu-series and the lead up to this, I see you seem to be infatuated with your hands at the moment. Your bread and butter was always your grappling. What will we? Has that been improving as well in the background? I know you've obviously been prioritising your hands, but just how good is your grappling now?
Yeah, you see that in all the videos, but I started back training in the gi again. So I've been training in the gi now for the last. Straight after my last fight, I put the gi back on. Been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in the gi. I got my brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu there a few months ago and stuff. And my Jiu-Jitsu has gone through. You only think my hands have got good. Wait until you see my Jiu-Jitsu. So it's gone through the roof. My whole Jiu-Jitsu, it's improved the most out of all areas. My Jiu-Jitsu game. So it is. I've gone 10 steps in my Jiu-Jitsu.
I was speaking to your father this morning, and we were kind of talking about the Sky Sports deal and how we've been talking about James needs to be on TV for so long. Do you feel with a win here, this is the next step in your stardom? Because it always feels like it's just about to explode with you, right?
100%. If I stick around in this game long enough, it's inevitable that I'm going to be a world champion. So it is. I'm going to be world champion. I'm going to beat the world. I'm going to have multiple belts. That's just time. That's going to do that. But to be a superstar, someone can be around for 25 years and no one will know who they are. But I can do both. So I can go out there and I can put on a performance and be a world champion. But I'm also going to be a superstar. Everyone's going to know my name. Everyone's going to be talking about James Gallagher. Everyone's talking about the Jimmy Show. It's all about me, mate. It's all about me, and that's what people can't do.
When I think about you, I think about the fact that you've had pressure on you since you were a very young teenager to succeed. Coming off your first loss here, I'm sure you haven't been comfortable with being in the losing column, so to speak. Will this feel really good for you to be back to winning ways on Saturday night as you plan?
100%. There's no feeling like winning, but there's also no feeling like improving from your mistakes. That's a bittersweet when you can see the mistakes that you have made previously improve. And that's what I feel like this whole camp's been, is just improving. I feel like my game's gone to that next level. And I'm just calm. I'm taking it in my stride. I'm strutting through here and just chilling out, relaxing. And I'm going to hit that switch on Saturday night when the time's right, and I'm going to put it on and be calm, be focused, be aware. When I'm aware, I can create opportunities. When I can create opportunities, I can grab them with both hands and I can put them away.
There's not many people in the world of mixed martial arts that can headline a show in their home country on one of the biggest promotions in the world and sell out the venue, which everyone is reporting is what's happening right now. I mean, is that even crazy to you at all? Like, this is a main event and I'm going to be walking out to packed Tree Arena. And I mean, even you, I remember as a teenager being in Paddy Houlihan's corner there years ago. I mean, this is pretty much what you expected, right?
100%, but that's the kind of experience that I've got. I've already walked out in here. As of today, I think there's 8,400 tickets sold. So there's 600 left floating around at the door, so it's going to be sold out by Friday. I've got that experience in there. I've walked out into that crowd before. He hasn't. I have fought in the Tree Arena before. I've done this. I'm only 22 years old, but I'm a veteran in this game. I've had that pressure on my shoulders since I've been 13. This is nothing to me. I'm used to this. This is another day in my life. Do you know what I'm saying? And everyone's going, oh, it's big step. But this is something I've been preparing for since I've been 13 years old. And now it's just my dreams coming to reality in front of my eyes.
last week was the first Sky Sports show. It was Daly v MVP. I think a lot of people had huge expectations for that fight, so when it went to 5 rounds and it was a bit more grappling involved than people bargained for, they probably didn't get the spectacle that they wanted. As well as that, there was a lot of decisions on that card. When I look at this card, I'm expecting a lot of finishes. Do you think this is a potential to knock Bellator 216 out of the water compared to, what happened on the first Sky broadcast?
Mate, it's a Jimmy show at the end of the day. PT course is going to blow it out of the water. This one's going to be special. There's an army of us coming. I think there's 11 from SBG on this card, and it's going to be spectacular. And then I get the top off the night. And I know one thing for sure is I'm going to finish my opponent. My fight's getting finished, so it is. I'm going to finish him very quickly in the first round.
Bellator have told me they're not facing you guys off today. They don't want anything kind of going crazy here with yourself and your opponent, or Miles or Peter. But can we expect the same James Gallagher we always see at the weigh-ins? Because we know the crowd like to feed off that energy you bring.
I haven't changed, man. I'm still me. I'm still that guy. I'm going to rip his head off as soon as I get my hands on him, and that's it. So it is. He's in the way of my dreams. This fella's trying to stop my future, and I'm not letting anyone get in the way of my future. Not one single person is going to put a hindrance on my future, and especially in front of my home crowd. There's not a chance I'm letting that happen.
Thank you so much, James.
Thanks so much, PT. I appreciate it, brother.